Globally, the most common variants of COVID are Ba.5, Ba.4, and as recently discovered in India, Ba.2.75. All these new variants are essentially sisters or daughters of Omicron, with a large number of mutations as compared to the original Wuhan strain or Delta. We may not even be wrong in treating this like a totally new virus, SARS-CoV-3 or 4 if we may. These subvariants of Omicron share a common trend in infectivity and symptoms. The same stands true for vaccines and boosters. The vaccines were made for the original Wuhan strain and do not confer immunity to these new strains after a significant number of mutations. It may be debatable if they do prevent severe disease. I personally haven't been convinced. You will have a clearer context to this as we quickly jog through the commonest symptoms I observe of Ba.4, Ba.5 and Ba.2.75. Just be aware that you will not know only from the symptoms of which strain you have. Typically, the disease starts with body ache, headache, joint aches and malaise. 12 to 24 hours later, a runny nose and a cough. This may be a dry cough to start with, progressing to vitis expectoration. This is followed up by high fever up to 102 degrees Fahrenheit, often preceded with chills. Another classical symptom is that of gastroenteritis. The person may have gastroenteritis with the above symptoms or may have gastroenteritis as the only symptom, even without a cough or a cold. This is because the virus may not necessarily attack the respiratory system and may enter the gut. Here the envelope and the spikes of the virus may protect it enough from the stomach acid, where the virus enters the intestine and causes irritation. All the above symptoms are expected to resolve within 72 hours. This is not to say, however, that you may not have more severe disease. There are definitely cases of more severe symptoms requiring hospitalization and cases of milder to no symptoms as well. The above is just a typical course of the disease. I just realized that I forgot a very important point. This cough which you get persists for many days, even after all the other symptoms resolve. Generally, this is like a dry, irritating cough, which especially disturbs you in the middle of the night. The prevalence of long COVID, as was earlier, is directly proportional to the severity of the infection. What I am noticing in India at least is that the people are generally not testing as the symptoms quickly resolve, or they are passing it off as a common cold. Subscribe, like, signing out, Dr. Rohan Fonseca.